Hello everyone, it is me, Mary, and I am here today with what has been a very highly requested video. Okay guys, so what we're going to discuss is best price points, for certain items. So they may be tablets, TVs, vacuum cleaners, you know, the list goes on. Everybody has their item that they would like to get this Black Friday. Now I'd like to start out by saying, for those who have asked, surgery did go well, I'm still on a bunch of meds here, but surgery did go well. I had wound care first time today, and it was extremely painful, and I have been extremely nauseous, and I just have not been doing very well. I came out from MRSA, the last surgery I had in April. I had that dealt with that for a few months. It was very bad. Now we're coming into recovery from this surgery, and I haven't been able to be on here because I've been so nauseous, and I just haven't been doing well, guys. So I did want to bring this to you though, because when I say I'm going to do something, I try my best to, against all odds, do it. So all right, let's not talk about that anymore, and let's go ahead and get started. So what we're going to discuss today is going to be an overall video of what are the best price points for certain items. The first thing I want everybody to know is that your best price point may be different than my best price point. I think the primary objective is to not go outside of our budget. I also believe that one of the biggest goals is to purchase what is going to be the best quality product per what our belief system is. So if we believe something has set amount of value, it's pretty irrelevant the value that another person places into an item. Also, if my budget's different than yours, what may be on paper as a better item or a better deal may not be your better deal or my better deal. So we don't need to get into overspending. We don't want to get into the keeping up with the Joneses. We need to get what we're going to be able to get, go within our budget, do the best that we can for our family, because at the end of the day, that's really all that it's about, guys. Okay, so how are we going to find those best deals, guys? I'm not going to be my normal self, and I do apologize. But how are we going to find those best deals? What's going to be the best deal? Well, we have a lot of different tools that are available to us this year. And then normally what I would do would be go over every single ad, as you've seen in my previous videos, and say, this is this price point at this place, this is the price point at the other. I have not been able to be on the computer. It's painful to be on it right now, but I have done to the best of my ability, and I wanted to bring what I have been able to find for you guys. So here's what I would challenge you to do. I would challenge you to realistically think about what it is that you need to get. What are the certain factors or the different specs per se? Are you buying a TV? Well, there are a lot of things to consider when you're purchasing a TV. Number one of the first things that people look at is going to be the size of the TV. However, people are also going to look at an Ultra HD type of scenario here. So do you know if you can sustain Ultra HD? Do you have the equipment to be able to have that quality? Because if you don't, then yeah, you got a TV that can do it, but it doesn't mean that you're going to get that quality. Do you care about the actual, I want to say the quality of the TV? So let's go into like a 1080p or higher. Does that matter to you? Is the resolution less important than the size? Some people would say that the resolution is more important, and they would take a smaller size TV with a better resolution. Others want a huge TV, and they could really compromise when it comes to the quality resolution per se, display, but they want the larger TV. So it all depends on what it is that you're looking for. Is smart TV something that's important to you? Do you not have the capabilities to have a smart TV? Because if you do or don't, that could be a determining factor on whether you want to invest a little more into a smart TV. So there are so many different things that you need to internally look at. Also, when you're looking at things, the first thing you need to consider is your budget. Do you only have $500 to spend? Do you have $4,000 to spend? if you have an increased budget, you really have a lot more opportunities to look at some of the different specs when it comes to a TV. Now, if you have a more modest budget, then we really need to just get to the grind and see what is it that you need to have, what are your non-negotiables, and what are just your that you have to have. What is what you can have, what is what you cannot have. So we need to look at the two of those. Okay, so we have some lists that are available here, and the list basically come off and they say, well, what are the best deals? Now normally I do this for you guys, but I'm just going to show you these. I'll link everything below. So I'll link like the best phone list, I'll link the best laptop, the best TVs, the best appliance, things of that nature. I'll link all those below for you so you don't have to go searching, you'll just have it there for you. But here is a site, and I've used this site to see the actual ads, and it's got some listings here on what they determine to be the best TV deals. Now remember, just because they say what's number one doesn't mean it's necessarily number one. Same goes with me. What I say is number one may be number one for me, but it may not be for you. So you need to look at what is best for you, but they do have some great options here. So here's what I would say. We're looking at size. Now we're looking at just an HD LED. We're not looking at a smart TV, but we are looking at $159 for a 32-inch HD LED. That may be a great TV for you. That may be all that you need to get for whatever room you're wanting. This may be perfect price point for you. However, you may be looking at something that is a Sony 75-inch here. This is one of the creme de la creme, an amazing TV. So this may be more so what you're looking at here at Best Buy. It's drastically reduced in price. There are a lot of different components of this TV which would make this an amazing TV for someone to have, but if this is outside of your budget, then it's really a moot point. Now we can look at this list here, but let's look at two things. So say that we have a 55-inch 4K for $179. Then we have over at Walmart, we have another 55-inch here. So this is a $298. It's a 4K smart TV, and this one has obviously some built-in apps. But anyway, so we do have the 4K smart TV here. Now we also have over at Kohl's a really good deal. Now we have this one for $299. But we have here at Kohl's a different deal. This is actually, I'm purchasing this TV myself just as an extra TV. So this one we see here is a 4K Ultra HD $499. This is a Samsung. This TV right here is going to be $499.99. However, you'll get back 150 Kohl's cash, so it makes it $349. All things considered. Now also you need to understand that there are different programs that you have. So like I have Yes2You rewards. That's going to be $5 for basically every $100 spent. So that's more monies that I'm going to be receiving there. But if you're looking at the two, here we have $298. Here we have, after what we're receiving, $349. So Samsung to the I don't know what, the Sharp. And then also we have at JCPenney, that other TV that we were looking at there, which is going to be a Sharp as well. So there are different factors. We have the Ultra HD, we have the Smart TV, we have just the HD quality. So it all depends on what you're going to be wanting. So that is the go-all, end-all, guys, of what you need to consider, where you need to move forward on what's going to work for you. There are some great deals to be had. I mean, think about a 55-inch for $179. That's a great price point. But then when we start looking at other factors and really get into the actual quality of the TV, we need to consider that as well. So that would be my number one, is knowing what it is that you need. What is your price point? Are you willing to pay more out of pocket and then have the Kohl's cash or any other type of gift card that you receive on the back end? Is that something that you're willing to do, you're not willing to do? So those would be some of the factors that I would state. But as for me, this is what I've decided to get this year, and I'm pretty happy with that particular purchase. Now, if we're looking at other items, like say that we're looking at gaming systems, You know, a lot of people can be very loyal and get pretty aggravated when you go against a place like GameStop, or if you go against Walmart, or you're, you know, pro a different store. But when we're looking at numbers, math is math, guys. And when you're looking at an identical product, so you have just same product, identical item, you can't say, well, this one has this better than this one. It is what it is. They're the same. So if you're looking at it from a mathematical perspective, your best place to get a Sony PlayStation 4 this year is going to be here at Kohl's. It's $199.99. You get back $60. There you go. Now, one concern is, well, you know, Kohl's, somebody had said that Kohl's is only a clothing store, so Kohl's Cash can only be used on clothes. Well, that's not necessarily true. So if you wanted to use that Kohl's Cash, say that you know you're in the market for a new sheet set, or you're in the market for something else, well, might as well go ahead and get it here, have this $60 Kohl's Cash, be able to later use this Kohl's Cash on the items that you were going to purchase anyways. So then you're killing two birds with one stone. I hate saying that, but let's just say it that way. So that would be something that you need to look at, as well as not looking at, I have a loyalty to this store, so I'm going to go with this store. It's all about the best deal and the best bang for your buck. So something else I would like to discuss is going to be your convenience fee. Okay, so if anybody has ever studied basic economics, you know, you think of a gas station, there's a convenience fee. It's going to be a little bit higher price. Well, why? Because there's a convenience included. So here we have some items that are absolutely free. So if you're wanting some glassware, this right here, regular $30, you're getting back the full amount. So it's regular $30, you're paying $10 out of pocket, you're getting back $10. That's 100% free. This is your best price available, free. Okay, now you may pay $4 in gas to get there, so that would be your cost, is $4 in gas. But all things considered, and if you have $1 in tax or whatever, you know, but all things considered, this would be your best deal. Now, the problem is that this is an in-store only deal. You have to be in the store. I'm on bed rest. I can't go to the store for Black Friday. So for me, this is not going to be my best case scenario. Is it going to be your best case scenario? Possibly. Can you get to the store? Can you get in the lines? Can you deal with XYZ? If you can, this may be your best price, guys. So I would encourage you to take advantage of your freebies. Now there's another problem. Okay, so say that you do not want to spend the money up front and you don't want to deal with rebates. Rebates can take a while. So one store may have a rebate to where within 48 hours you get an email with a barcode and you can scan it in the store and use your monies. That's one store. Another store may take, you know, 5 to 7 business days to receive a Visa gift card in the mail for your rebate. Another store may take even longer than that. So that's holding up your money right there. So that could be a problem. In the grand scheme of things, is it free? Yes. Are you holding up your money? Yes. You know, what's going to work best for you. But you really need to consider everything. Now also we need to see that we have something right here. So this is a prime example. So a lot of stores will be seeing these types of items for $4.99, right? So you're going to get them for $4.99 after rebate. Well, this is completely free. So let's say I need to buy John a coffee maker. Well, right here, I can get John a free coffee maker after rebates. This would be my best deal. However, if John will only take a Keurig, certain level Keurig, this is worthless to John. This may be amazing to me, but it may be worthless to John. So you need to consider who you're purchasing the item for, why are you purchasing the item, and then consider all the others. So your expense, your time waiting, your going to the store, the inconvenience, all of these things need to be considered. Now, if you were going to buy this perfume at Target and pay $30 for it or whatever, okay, that's a $55 value. So if you're going to pay $55 for this at Target, say you could get it on Black Friday for $39.99. Well, here, guess what? You're going to pay $12 out of pocket. You're going to get a rebate. $12 back. It's absolutely free. Okay, so this right here, given the fact that it's the exact same item, this would be a better deal. But the perceived value of this may be lower. So if your perceived value is reduced drastically on one item versus another item, then you need to go back to the drawing board and consider what is your best purchase. Okay, so it's all about investing your money wisely and seeing what your best purchase price is. So let's look at another example here. So here's something that's a hot item. Now this right here, I'm pretty upset that I've been doing so bad because I've been wanting to play this, but amazing game. This is the best price you're going to get it. It's $39.99, Call of Duty World War II. You're not going to get it better, all right? Best price to go. So that's something that's very simple. You know, Best Buy is going to be your best price. So that is just an item that's very direct. Now let's look at something that's not so direct here. Okay, so let's look at a air fryer deal. So we have a $19.99 air fryer deal. So this is normally $100 at JCPenney's. You're going to get a mail-in rebate. It's going to be a $20 mail-in rebate. So after that, you're going to pay $39.99 out of pocket. You're going to receive back your $20. That makes it a $19.99 air fryer. Great price, right? Well, they have a pretty similar deal here. So all these items are regularly priced at $74.99 down to $99.99. So they're going to be on Black Friday priced down to $49.99. So say that you're going to use the 15% off coupon that's going to be available. I'll include the information below. So you're going to say it's $49.99, right? So you're going to take off 15%. So that's going to leave you with a $42.49 out of pocket for this item. However, you're receiving a $25 mail-in rebate. That right there leaves you at a $17.49. So if you use a coupon, it could be a better deal over at Kohl's. Now let's just make that even sweeter. Say that you spend $100, right? Say that you buy this and another item and you get to $100. So you will get back $30 in Kohl's cash. It's $15 for every 50. Now, if you didn't use a coupon, you get back $15 anyways if you spend 50. But say that you got to $100, you're getting back $30. Now, in addition to that, you're going to get your $25 mail-in rebate, but also if you spend $100, remember that Yes to You rewards at $5 for every $100 spent. So that right there continues to increase upon your savings. So you can't just look at a face value price point. You have to look at loyalty programs in the stores. You have to look at all of the different determining factors, what you perceive the value to be, what's your out of pocket versus what you're going to receive back. So there's so much when it really comes to looking at things just in a way that we're not emotionally attached whatsoever. So let's go ahead and just look at some lists here. So what I'm going to provide to everyone, and I do apologize that I couldn't do this on my own, but I'm going to be providing these lists to you. However, I would challenge you not to just trust what everything says. I would challenge you to say, okay, well, you know what, I'm into a 55-inch here, so let me check at least two 55-inch items and just check to see what's the best for me. Even though it says this one may be better than this one, go ahead and check 2 to 3 different options to see what's going to work best for you. So we have TVs there, we have some different iPhone deals and some different phones as well. So we have like here $299 from $599 for the Samsung Galaxy S7 32GB. But remember, this is a prepaid here. Now we do have some contract phones here, so this is regularly $799.99 down to $0. Now that depends upon, you know, if you're approved, you get a gift card. So there's a lot of different things or different ways to purchase phones this year, whether it be the prepaid or whether it be the contract phones. So that's something you do need to look at. So there are some great tips here, or at least what they have provided us with. Now they have the different computer deals. And I think a lot of people get really up in the air about computers because one place that really boasts to have the best deals on computers is going to be Walmart. However, sometimes the computers at Walmart that are available versus the computers at Best Buy may not be the better computer, maybe a better price, but it may not be the better computer. However, you know what you need. Not everybody needs a computer that's set up for gaming. Not everybody needs a computer that is set up just for a basic office. So it really depends upon what you need. Just remember that there are some computers that are going to have different add-ons, you know, even at Walmart. They have at Walmart, they have the HP Stream laptop. Now that also includes the Office 365 for 1 year. It's a $69 value. So that right there adds on to your savings. So it's down to $179 from $219, plus you're getting a $69 value included. So that may be all that you need as a student in college. That may be all that you need. Now, if you're into some other type of degree program or for work, or if you're a gamer, that may not be the best deal for you. So you really need to see what is going to be the best deal. But we have a lot of wonderful computers that are competing here, as we do every single year, that we can look at. And this actually provides us with a pretty good breakdown here. So even looking here, something as small as a little Chromebook here for 99 bucks. I mean, that right there could be a great thing if you're wanting just something very easy to have, to jot down some notes or whatever it is that you're needing a computer for. That may be all that you need. So keep that in mind here. We've got some great tablet deals that are going to be available. Not everybody needs an iPad. Some people want an iPad, you know. Some people prefer Samsung. Some people prefer the Amazon Fire. Some people need the children's geared laptop here, the Nabbies here that are going to be available at Kohl's. Remember, it's $39.99 from $79.99. Get to $50, and guess what? You get an extra 15 bucks on top. So there are a lot of different deals that are available when it comes to those. Headphone deals. It's all going to be based upon what you want, guys. I mean, there are so many different headphone deals that are going to be available. And really, we have a lot of competition. So whether we have directly from Sam's Club, or whether we have from Target or Kohl's or Best Buy, Walmart, there's so many different options available. Now I have a personal preference to the headphones that I like, and it's not the best of the best, it's the one I like. I actually like the Sony Gold here, so I'll get me another one of these just to have another one sitting around the house. That's a good price point. It's normally 100 bucks. It's down to $69.99. We got a $15 Kohl's cash, so great deal there. To me, it works for me. It may not be the best deal for you, but once again, we do need to not be competitive with one another, but find what is going to be the best deal for us all together. So let's see here. They've got another, it says Best Black Friday deals all together. So go ahead, guys. I'm going to provide you with all of these different links here. I want you to take the time to look at everything, really go over what's going to work best for you. I do apologize that I couldn't bring up a more in-depth video. Unfortunately, I just don't have it in me. I'm actually having a lot of pain just speaking to you guys right now, but I wanted to do this. So that is going to be it, guys. I really do hope, wow, look at this right here. 16 gigabyte 8-inch tablet in stores only. $59.99 from $200. That Nabby right there, look at that. That's a really good deal. Now I tell you one thing, this right here for kids, this is super popular this year. This, and there's a drone with a glove that's very popular as well. These zoomers are really popular as well. So 34 down to $17.49 from Target. But yeah, so here's a toy deal. So there's a lot of things that I wanted to provide you guys with, and hopefully this will help you some. And that's it. So yeah, I'll provide you with all the links below. I really hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving, that you understand you don't have to overspend this year, guys. We're just trying to do the best that we can for our families, provide them with the best that we can to the best of our ability, and we're not in competition with anybody. You're just doing, you know, what you can with what you got. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you all very soon. Thanks for watching. Where do I turn this off at? Somewhere. Okay, bye, guys.